Celebration generation across the nation. This is the Flint Edge station. Here in the division outside the base of operations. It's starting to snow pretty heavy. Cool thing is you'll if you're out here long enough, you'll see snow gather on your head and shoulders. And when you go inside, you can watch it melt. So, boing. The beta doesn't have too much to offer. I'd say you're only playing 5% of the game or so, even though, like it says here, it says base of operations, 6% of it's done. But you gotta wonder, like, even after you build up your base of operations, there's probably still more stuff to do out there, right? The other two wings that get inside the safe zone, not available in beta, not available in beta. Don't have any info about that. So you just build up the medical wing just a little bit, and then you just go out and you do some other side missions, and that's what got me up to 20%. I don't know if there was any more than that. So there's vendors inside here that sell gear. The best just being blue. You have to go to the dark zone vendors to get the purples and stuff like that. And you have to spend dark zone credits. I was in there a little while ago, made a video about that. And I was just walking around. Didn't really get into too much trouble. But what I'm not really liking the dark zone. I went over here, and these guys were up over here on shooting people. Because I was just walking down the street and like, oh, hey, extraction area. And they just shot me for no reason. So there's definitely going to be a lot of dicks and trolls in this game. And I think they should have some sort of a lone wolf perk to make you stronger. And I think that you should be able to, like, you come to these extraction areas, and if you can extract your loot, you get some sort of a bonus. Whereas if you don't want to do that, maybe, like, you come to the extraction area, you look around, there's a ton of trolls. You walk down the street to the next one, there's a ton of trolls waiting. Ton of people waiting. Well, where do you go? Every extraction area that's listed is being camped, right? So why can't you just come to one of the checkpoints? I haven't tried it. Maybe you can, because that would make sense. Just come to a checkpoint and then just drop it off at the checkpoint instead, and the guy at the checkpoint can, you know, put it through contamination, and then it goes back to your box in your base of operations. The player's stash is where you can find it. That would make a lot of sense. Huh. It says new. It said new. That was weird. So all this area here is what they've given us to play in, just to wander around and look around. This is where you start the game. There's some vendors here too. I got a really good backpack at the one vendor here. And then there's vendors in your base. And then there's dark zone vendors. And then when you're in the dark zone, there's just bad guys wandering around, and there's rogue agents. All the rogue agents seem to be grouped into teams of 4. And they're just trolling hard, man. They are just trolling hard. That's the only thing I don't like, is just, if people can find a way to be a dick, they will. Nobody plays nice. Nobody wants to be friendly. Everybody just wants to screw everybody else over. It's mainly because of jealousy. They don't want you to get something that they don't have. They're supposed to have everything, and you're supposed to just envy them over it. Well, I don't, because I'm just not somebody who gets jealous of silly little things like that. So this is the map. So these other areas, these with the red line and stuff, that doesn't mean that this is the entire map. If you walk over to any of these areas, it'll just say out of bounds. It won't let you through. In fact, I might as well just try and show it off. So they just locked off certain areas for the beta and stuff. There's only one mission that you can play, but you can put it on hard and play through it, and then usually you can get like a blue item at the end when you take the boss out. Here's somebody in need. Give them a med pack.
I didn't expect this.
They gave me an article of clothing. Up, over. It's snowing really, you know, it's really foggy is what it is. It's not really snowing too hard. Oh, here we go, we're at the end. So, like, see, there's even a guy over there. He's just some dude. See how my icon turns gray when I put on him? I can't kill him. So, what happens when you step out here? You got so many seconds to return. I'm tempted just to, like, and just go as far as I can before I die, but I don't think I'll see anything. Plus, when you get in there, everything just is red, so you can't really make out anything. So they just lock the area off. So the map's bigger than what the beta says it is. It's just they won't let you wander around in it. You can kill the dogs. And I'm not doing it. I'm not killing the dog. They don't attack you or anything. There's a little rat. I don't mind killing a rat. Stuck on something. Weird. My guy's getting snow all over him. All over his backpack. So you got the menu. A lot of it's locked for the beta. Group management, intel. They've unlocked mods for your skills. There's only one skill they've unlocked some of the mods for, and that's the pulse. All the other ones are still locked. And everything else down here is not in beta. Now, what I think is, like, every one of these ones unlocked when I hit a certain level. I think these ones, like, I unlocked this one when I did the first mission type thing. These ones I think all unlock with missions. So you figure it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's about 9 missions you know that are probably going to be in the game just to unlock all this stuff. Right? And then probably more with some other stuff, like, you know, story-based stuff that you can do. So there's probably going to be about 12 missions or so in the game. So when you look at the mods, there's Pulse, send out a beacon that hostile enemies through walls and cover. But then the mods, like this one's an increased area. The Pulse protects the user from allies and all allies from hostile pulse. This is for the dark zone. So if you're in the dark zone, your friend puts off this pulse, and you detect rogue agents. Those rogue agents can't send out a pulse to detect you. At least that's what I'm gathering from it. And then this one's pretty cool because anybody that's getting hit with the pulse does more damage to them. First aid. This device can recover downed allies and grant them a portion of their normal health. That actually sounds pretty good. This device heals targets more efficiently, extends their health, and this one ups the damage they do. And then there's like a masters. Sticky bombs. Increase the damage radius may cause, bleeding, bombs with non-lethal, blinds, disrupts. This one's pretty cool. This one would probably be for PvP. Bomb explodes automatically when a hostile target. So, like, if you put it in a certain area and rogue agents are around, once they get close to it, it'll just explode. You don't have to worry about detonating it. And then, you know, masters. The shield. In PV, I've been using this for the mission. I've just been playing it over and over again. It's good if you have other people to play with you. It's not good by yourself, the shield. Mod. Assault. Some sort of healer thing. Healing armor. Okay, well, whatever. And then the talents are locked, perks are locked. Inventory, you've got your primary, your secondary, your sidearm. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Your backpack is actually considered a piece of armor. Character progression. Pouches tells you what you got. Appearance. So you can like change your hat if you want. I like that one little peek on it. I got tons of jackets. Cargo pants, I got a few of those. And I got a bunch of shoes too. It'd be cool if I could sell these, because a lot of them I don't need, but you can't. I haven't found any place you can sell them. So your appearance stuff, like this jacket and stuff that I'm wearing, doesn't increase your armor. My boots don't really do too much. For me right now. But you know, so I've got a shotgun on right now. Assault rifle with a silencer. I've got my handgun, which I've taken the silencer off. So, cool thing about the healing thing is, if you just tap it, he just holds it up and uses it on himself. But it's also a gun. So like, let's say those people were hurt and they needed help. That would have helped them. So you can shoot it at your friends.
It's not funny.
The reason I took the silencer off this is because this way it pulls aggro. I don't know how to get rid of the shield. I usually just come in here and it goes away. There we go. Another thing is, when switching between your guns, you just tap the triangle button and he switches, right? Now go to your sidearm, you quickly double tap and it'll go to your sidearm. So your sidearm has infinite clips. It's not infinite ammo, I would say. I would say infinite clips of ammo, because you do have to reload it. And then your other weapons have quite a bit of ammo. And I have, like, on the harder mission that you can play, on the one mission that we get to play is just up over here, I have run out of ammo with one of my guns. Maybe I'll get a group going and do a video about that. But there's a mission, there's the field hospital here that they put inside the plaza. And that's it for right now. So let's end the video. May Force be with you. And remember, everybody out there, play nice.